Morning, guys. I decided to do a pop-up live. As you can see by the heading, it's a live unboxing. I don't know of what. 2 days ago, which was Tuesday, I got an email from a courier company here saying we're eagerly awaiting your parcel, blah blah blah. Didn't know what they're on about. Because I hadn't ordered anything. So I was assuming that it might be, much notice of it. Yesterday I got another email that my parcel was put on the van and that it would be delivered today, which was yesterday. Never came. So I thought, okay, maybe it is dodgy. And I was just out and I got an email, your parcel has been delivered in a safe place, blah, blah, blah. Wasn't in a safe place. It was outside the door for anyone to rob as per usual. But anyway, so I won't show you the front because my address is on it, but here we go. So I have to say it is a deck-sized parcel, so we shall see. Now, I do have a scissors at the ready. Oh my God. Jesus, lads. Oh my God. Look what it is. The Tarot of the Vampires. I probably mentioned this a while ago. Because I had it on, this one came out in, I think, September 8th here. I had it pre-ordered and then I convinced myself that I didn't need to cancel the order. But then I just kept looking at deck reviews and I was like, oh, and I love all things vampires, like all these shows on Netflix with angels and demons and vampires and Lucifer and all those kind of things. Werewolves. I'm watching something now with werewolves. It's called The Order on Netflix. I'm on to season 2. There's only 2 seasons and it's a bit iffy now, but I'll still watch it because I need to know what happened. But season 1 was brilliant. Just gonna be sipping on my tea as well. So here we go. It is The Tarot of the Vampires by what's his name? Charles Harrington, and Chris Maher is the artist. Now, both names are Irish names, so I must contact them and ask them if they have Irish ancestry, because there must. Whoever is on, tell me, let me know. Say to my so let me know who you are, unless you're shy. I mean, look, I'm not forcing you. Would have been who's watching. So there we go with this off. It's one of these fabulous Llewellyn magnetic. Oh, look at the sword on the side. Oh, wow, the Ace of Swords. Swords on the side. Hey! First time caught you live. Love it. So as you've seen, I was doing a live unboxing. Something came in the post and wasn't sure what it was. And it turns out, oh, I'm obsessed. It's Tarot of the Vampires. So this is the guidebook. Now, lads, anyone who knows me well, know, oh, the smell. I love smelling stuff. Hey, Flowing. I don't go into guidebooks much because I just want to see the cards. But it is a beautiful Llewellyn standard guidebook. Oh my God, full color pictures. Look, I'll just wait now. Hey, Maya. Maya's here too. So I look at that. Look, so it's full page images of each card, and then some beautiful. I love smelling them, Maya. Oh, it's handsome, and it's a really glossy book. I love these glossy books. Now, I have to say, right, I very much appreciate guidebooks, right? People say that, oh, you should throw out the guidebooks and learn to read with your intuition. Reading with your intuition is fair enough. I do like to get my own info from the cards. However, I would never in a million years throw out the guidebooks. I did used to throw out the little white books because they were shite. It was always bad information. But I would never in a million years throw out a real guidebook because the creators have spent time and effort creating these beautiful books with their own information that they intended for their own images. So, and while I rarely kind of go through the guidebooks, I mean, if I was really stuck on an image, I would go and read and see what I can make sense of. This is the devil. However, I do want to go through all of this. Flowing said, "Hi Jackie, good morning. Love vampires and werewolves. I love, love, love all these things. Like, I watch all the stuff on Netflix and things that has angels, demons, vampires, werewolves. What else? Do you know all these mythical creatures? I just love. So, oh, this book is just gorgeous. So I'm actually going to have to read this from cover to cover because I know he has kind of how would I say it? Like the stories within these cards. I know that, yeah, exactly, Maya. I know that there is one of these easy open things that I can't actually find. Luckily, it's not really tightly done because it's hopefully not going to warp the cards because I hate when the cards are warped. I'm slightly OCD, so when the cards are bent, oh, that does my head in. And they always come bent, let's face it. But anyway, what can I do? Just have to try and get over it, I suppose. But yeah, I am going to have to read this guidebook because now I know a certain amount anyway about vampires. But yeah, so there's a story too. Yeah, they're quite warped. Oh, good lord. Anyway, look, it's not the end of the world. So this is the back of these cards, lads. So there's a rose and a lily. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous image. So I'm just going to grab yeah, there we go. So we'll just do them section by section. So we have, I love it. Look at the fool. So this is the a vampire trying to tempt the beautiful young lady with the rose, trying to tempt her into the world of vampirism. This guy totally, what was it called? Do you remember Once Upon a Time that was on Netflix? It was all fairy tale creatures. And one of the boys in it, Hook. This really reminds me of him. He's the head of him. I'd be surprised now if he wasn't based on him. The magician, look at that. So the lemniscate there, or lemniscate, or however the hell you pronounce it, the figure of 8 is made of his blood. So it's actually, yeah, exactly, flowing. So where are we? It's at the other side, sorry. So I always go to the wrong side. So the blood is coming out of his vein and it's making this figure of 8. Beautiful magician card. And he has all his tools and he's ready to make magic happen. The high priestess. Now, I've heard people saying that they don't get this high priestess. They don't think it's, typical high priestess imagery and meaning and whatnot. But the way I look at it, look, she's standing there between the moon and the sun, the masculine and feminine energy. The high priestess is the keeper of secrets, which was what it said on a deck I had once on the high priestess. She's the keeper of secrets. She knows everything. She has all the knowledge. So there she is, standing between the moon and the sun. So what more knowledge could she need, And she's surrounded by the universe, which is beautiful. So here we have the Empress. So she's sitting under a tree with a snake around her. She has a beautiful, is it an owl? And a wolf. I think it's a gorgeous image. The Emperor is fabulous. Certainly a powerful man. The Hierophant, instead of having the priest and the two people, it's just the kind of suggestion that the church is there and you're welcomed into for higher learning and for whatever. So here we are now. The two of them are back in the lovers card, and she's obviously made the decision because are they tied together? They're not tied together, but she has blood dripping off her wrists, so they must have made the first taken part in the first stage kind of her becoming a vampire. Beautiful cards. The Chariot. So it's a Mardi Gras situation, and there's two there in front pulling it. One has I forget what someone called them. One has like a is it a funny clown face, and the other one has I don't know what they're called. Anyway, you know what I'm on about. I think the strength is amazing. There's like a lion trying to escape from her. I think that's just fabulous, powerful image. The hermit is fabulous. So the guy is up on the balcony with the gargoyle, and he has his book out, and I've watched so many deck reviews that I nearly know every detail in these cards already before I've even got them. But yeah, he's his book out and he's making notes and he's figuring out what it is he wants to do. Because remember, the hermit is about going within. I really love this Wheel of Fortune. So it's just an image in a book, and there's a wolf and there's a rabbit, and the wolf chases the rabbit, and that's the cycle that those two go through. The wolf always chases the rabbit and catches the rabbit and eats the rabbit, and it's called the cycle of life, circle of life. And that's what this Wheel of Fortune image is portraying. Now, I'm dying to read the book. I actually want to go through this one by one. Justice, which I believe is a vampire hunter in training. That's what I gather this is about. The Hanged Man is fabulous. It's a bat. It is so beautiful. The colours are incredible, lads. Incredible. Trying to figure out the right the death card is perfect. So here they are going through the transformation. How perfect is that for a death card? I love it. Lads, see this beautiful top I've on me? It's a lovely light woolly jumper with 3/4 length sleeves. It's beautiful. My mother-in-law sent it to me. She is amazing at picking clothes for me. I swear to God, I love it. I have the same. When I'm after some deck, I watch all possible reviews to the point. The only surprise is the book. Yeah, exactly. I swear to God. And I actually, even ones then that I really like, I'd watch over and over and over again. So, like, there is a few that I've watched like 3, 4, 5 times, already. Just because I love people's enthusiasm when they're doing deck reviews and when they're showing the cards and telling what the creators' meanings for the cards were and what they see in the cards, because you learn something from everyone. And even every time you rewatch the same thing, you learn something else, So Temperance. So here she has a beautiful vase with some sort of Greek imagery on it, it seems. And she has a bottle of blood and she has a bottle of water and she's mixing them. Gorgeous. Oh, the devil. Like, that's unreal. This deck now would be great in our weekly true crime lives. Myself and Heather and Hershey. On Heather's channel every Wednesday night we do true crime. So this would be a beautiful deck for this. The Tower. So here's all the humans coming to burn the vampire's house. That is just gorgeous. The death card flowing is just perfect. It really is. The Star. Not quite sure why she's kind of floating through the sky, but it is a beautiful image. And I'm sure it'll explain in the book. The Moon. Oh, wow. So in the Moon card, you can't really see it in the image, but under her arm there, in the reflection in the water, she's actually, like, she looks human outside the water, but underneath she's just this, creepy, I don't know, is she a siren or what is she? But she's not the same beautiful human she is outside the water anyway, just showing that, what's above the surface isn't always what's really going on, The Sun card, which is a fella being thrown out of a window. And this would say to me that the sun will always shine light, like light will always be shone on someone's true form, kind of a thing, Because obviously, vampires can't be in the light, the daylight. So That's what it means to me. Maybe that image is portraying something else according to the book. I don't know. But anyway, we shall see when we read it. I'm not sure what this image is. Um, it seems to be the devil with all the lights coming out of his eyes. I'm not sure. And then that's the one that's after transforming, and there's two others in the background, which I don't know if they're other vampires or what. But again, I'll have to read the book to figure out who's who. And there she is then in the last card. She's after going through the full process and she's ready to take on the world. She has the rose in one hand, the lily in the other hand. And she's ready to go. So that is the majors. So I think this is a fabulous Ace of Wands. So here's the Ace of Wands, and it's an ankh or an ankh, as Americans would say. Beautiful, beautiful, powerful image, I think. The Two of Wands. He's standing on a ledge, ready to take a jump. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Five of Wands, I think, is amazing. So it's like there's people coming at you from all angles. There's 1, 2, 3. There is 5 people, yeah. But this to me will be the main guy over here, and the rest of them are just coming at him and fighting him. Six of Wands. Fabulous image. Seven of Wands. Look at all those fiery ankhs. Ankh. Ankh is really, it's just real Irish, you know, the way we pronounce stuff. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. And the 10. Now, Jackie needs a sip. I'm after drinking so much tea today so far already, and it's early anyway. It's only, I don't know what time it is. Where's my phone? It's not even 12 o'clock, I'd say. And I'm after having so much tea. Yeah, 12 o'clock. But anyway, so with the Page of Wands. So she has her wand. There's all that fiery energy coming out of it. She has a book. She's doing her learning her spells or whatever it is. And she's ready to go. Now, one thing I did hear someone saying, and it's through the four suits, maybe there isn't. There was supposed to be a little sliver of a moon in the pages, and then a half a moon in the knights, which I can see there. And then there's almost a full moon in the queens. Look at that beautiful queen. The two beautiful cats. I love it. And the King of Wands then has a full moon. So it's just showing you that they're going through the cycle, you know. Cups are gorgeous. There's the Ace of Cups. Look at that beautiful chalice. Overflowing with blood. Beautiful. 2. So I know here she's the vampire and she's holding onto his wrist and trying to convince him that he needs to become a vampire. And he's looking a bit iffy about the whole thing. And then by the time they get to the 10, he's made the decision and they're in it together. Gorgeous 3 of Cups. I don't know why I can't hold it in the right direction. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Someone kneeling down in front of graves. Trying to read the book and kind of get the full, Charles Harrington meaning of the imagery. 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups is gorgeous. Look at that, look. She's looking at all these different masks and trying to figure out which one to wear today. Because people do, of course, wear different masks. 8 of Cups. She's had enough with all her lotions and potions and she wants done with it. She's moving on. 9 of Cups. She's basking in a pool of blood with all her beautiful cups. And the 10 of Cups. See, it's more or less the same image as the 2, only they're both on board now with the plan, I suppose. Page of Cups. Knight. Queen of Cups. I'm interested too to see what she's doing to your one. If she's helping her or not. King of Cups. Does anyone have this deck, lads? Let me know. Now we're on to the swords. I think the swords are probably my favourite suit in this deck. Gorgeous Ace of Swords. Bat wings. This 2 of Swords is just gorgeous. I love it. So she's not looking and she's not focusing. She's just eyes closed, letting her intuition do the directing. It's a beautiful image. 3. Again, I'm not sure here if they're injecting her with blood or if they're taking her blood. But anyway, the book will tell me. The 4 of Swords. The 5 of Swords. Actually, there's a werewolf in the 5 of Swords. How cool. I don't. I have the one done by Ian Daniels. Oh, yeah. I think you told me that, yeah. I presume you have a deck review of that, do you, Maya? I must have a look. I don't think I've seen all your deck reviews yet. 6 of Swords. They're not in the boat here, so I think they've probably just arrived at their new destination, maybe, in this. But I could be wrong. Maybe they're getting ready to get in the boat. Who knows? I think this is fabulous. 7 of Swords. This gives me dodge the bullet vibes. Do you know? This 8 of Swords is really cool. So if she's in one of those, do you know those like Hall of Mirrors kind of a thing? So like where there might only be one person after her, she thinks there's loads, do you know? So it's totally given the impression of the 8 of Swords that it's just an illusion, do you know? That not everything that's wrong in your life is as bad as you think. It's just your mind kind of playing tricks on you because it is swords and it is the mind, do you know? 9 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords is very graphic. It's quite the powerful 10 of Swords. And then we have the Page. I think that's a fabulous image. Some sort of a shapeshifter or something. Page. The Knight. The Queen. This is this reminds me of Johnny Depp in something or other. Was it in a not Alice in Wonderland? I think it was an Alice in Wonderland movie, wasn't it? And the King of Swords. This guy, even though he's fabulous, he reminds me of an Irish boxer who's just a complete douchebag. So it's unfortunate that he reminds me of him. But anyway. Pentacles, absolutely beautiful suit as well. I think these are amazing. Look at this Ace of Pentacles. How cool is that? I'm so excited to read the book. Two of Pentacles. Now, this Two of Pentacles, instead of actually juggling, it's a fella looking at pictures above his fireplace. There's a girl in one, and in the other picture, there's a family. So it's like he's trying to decide between his family and some girl. Do you know? And the Three of Pentacles. Connor, yeah, that douche. He's such a goal, isn't he? Like, he's the head off my, oh my god, like. Anyway, Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Cops are chasing this guy. Six of Pentacles. This is an amazing image too. Thanks to whoever sent me this, because I did want it, but like I said, I had convinced myself that I didn't need it. And so I cancelled the order. That was back in, I don't know, August maybe, because it was coming out in September. Here, at least, it was coming out. It was out before that everywhere else, of course. But Seven of Pentacles. I think this Eight of Pentacles is amazing. Don't know if you can see it clear enough, but there's a guy sitting. Looks like a bit of a loner. What does he have? He has what looks like a mug or something. He has something held in his hand. I'll see it better in the image in the book anyway. But he has drawings all around the place of the skull and the pentacle. I think that's beautiful. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. A woman sitting at her piano on a big bust of herself. She clearly is living in the lap of luxury. I love it flowing. Oh my god, like. 10 of Pentacles. This does remind me of what's it called? The Vampire Diaries. So he's like the main villain in it. Not Damon, the brother. Jesus, lads. You think I'd remember the name of the pretty boy, but anyway. Damon's brother. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. And then we're on to, oh, this is very bent. Oh my god, lads. Not this one, the last one. Queen of Pentacles. And this King of Pentacles is extremely warped. Look at that look. Good God. I'm going to have to put that under a heavy book. Anyway. King of Pentacles. It looks like it's like a blood bank or something. I presume that's all vials of blood. Oh my god. There we go. So yeah, guys, that's it. I'm not going to pick a card because I do want to leave them in order and start reading through the book and kind of look at them as I'm reading the book. And I need to light my sage anyway and sage them and stuff and try to get them back into a normal shape because they're so bloody warped. Oh my god. But anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Flowing, Maya. Who else did I have? Just want to say hello, goodbye before I log off. Fatima. There was someone else as well, wasn't there? Anyway, there was 4. But thanks a million for being on. Hope you enjoyed that little sneak peek at it. So at least now I have them for next week, so I'll use them on the True Crime with Heather and Hershey on Heather's channel. So if you haven't seen them so far, That's Heather's channel is Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts. And every Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Irish time, we do true crime readings. We focus on one case like every week, because people were putting questions in comments. Can you ask about this, that, the other? But we were like, no, we're just focusing on one case each week, and the name is always in the title anyway, so you know when you log on, what case we're doing that night. So that's the story, guys. Thanks a million for being here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Just have to hit end stream first. Bye.